Dogs are family. Not only we do treat them as such, they usually have the best lives of all the family members. But as they took their rightful place in the family hierarchy, one question remains: should they also join us at the table? Pet humanization is an academic term that describes the shift from looking at dogs or cats as companion animals to pets as family members. It means that we talk to them as we would to another person, and we assume they think and feel like us and that they understand us. Even the recent language change from dog owners to dog parents can describe this humanization trend. This movement, if we can call it that, got noticed by the pet food companies, and possible change is on the horizon. And this is happening because people want their dogs to follow similar lifestyle to them, like having social media accounts and celebrating birthdays. And yes, I'm guilty of that. This also translates to looking at the nutrition and ways for improving their diets, like we do with our foods. According to studies, the humanization of dog food initially began with changes in labeling and manufacturing practices. I'm sure you notice words like natural, organic, or free from additives on foods available in pet stores, which mirrors what we see when we shop for ourselves. There has been reported sales growth of superfoods, premium dog foods, supplements, and just a general increase in wanting to give our dogs the best, most nutritious foods we can. Now, whether the statements we see on the labels are true or not is a different matter entirely, and a topic for a whole new video, so I'll better move on. Another growing trend, which I'm excited about, is fresh cooked diets for dogs. While dogs are perfectly capable of thriving on a raw diet, I understand that this can be hard for some dog guardians to stomach, pun intended. Commercial or home-cooked meals offer an excellent alternative that's accessible and easy for most people to embrace. Cooking fresh foods appeals to dog parents who themselves are mostly health-oriented and don't mind paying a premium to feed their dogs. The idea is much more appealing as there is minimal processing, the food is more nutritious, smells nice, and looks like actual food instead of dry pellets. Also, gently cooked meals are highly digestible, retaining more vitamins and minerals, and of course, when we cook fresh for our pups, we know exactly what they are having. It's as if you were to compare getting an ultra-processed takeaway or a frozen meal from Tesco versus cooking an entire meal from scratch. But there are, of course, some downsides to it too. For most dog guardians, shelf life is a big one, especially when we compare it to kibble or even canned food, which can last ages. Now, for me, that in itself should put anyone off feeding kibble, but again, I digress. Cooked meals need to be consumed within a few days of making them, but you can extend that time by portioning and freezing them, so it's an option. There is also a higher cost involved, both in buying fresh ingredients and in the time that we have to spend making these meals. Another issue that's usually raised is that home cooking might not provide our dogs with all the necessary nutrients, causing deficiencies and possible long-term health issues. And it's true, our dogs aren't little humans despite how we treat them. They are an entirely different species that needs specific nutrients, so it's not as simple as if it's good enough for me, then it's good enough for them. But again, it's not that difficult. With a little bit of research, everyone can start feeding fresh, be it raw or lightly cooked. Pet foods or dog food perception is evolving and the industry is adapting slowly. It's a subject I am passionate about, one that I actively research and look for solutions on how we can provide our dogs with nutritious, balanced meals that will give them long and healthy lives. There is a growing demand for fresher, less processed solutions, and while we work out the details, I'm excited for the future for both us, dog parents, and our dogs. So, do you cook for your dog? Or do you wish to but don't know where to start? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.